Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Abby, and welcome to the Campus Recreation and Wellness Center for today's OCAA Championship Qualifier featuring the visiting Niagara Knights and your Durham Lords. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Durham World is proud to acknowledge the lands and the people of the Mississaugas of Squamish Island First Nation, which is covered under the Williams Treaty. Durham World is situated on traditional territory of the Mississaugas, a branch of the Greater Anishinaabe Nation, which includes Algonquin, Ojibwe, Ottawa, and Potawatomi. Now we ask if you please rise if able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome everyone. OCAA men's basketball, the crossover qualifier for the quarterfinal game here in the CRWC. Durham Lords third in the East after a rough split on the tiebreaker, and Niagara coming in 9-9, sixth in the East as they scrape their way into the playoff, and an opening there.
That's Spain.
But an opening miss there, and flipped on its head. It's Deo taking a time here, fires it back. Marn. Deo taking a second. Elliott trying to find a lane, gets low. It's Smith.
An offensive foul called on Elliott. That's an interesting one.
Misplay there, got a little bit too aggressive. On the mic for this one myself, Etienne Skitch beside me.
Damon Huser, that's an interesting first call. Sets a little precedent for what we see as an offensive foul, so the teams will have to adjust around that early on in this qualifier game. Niagara 9-9, Durham 14-4. Should be good. I would not say.
And they're going to call travel on him low.
Yeah, I would not say that this is not winnable for Niagara. They're a good team, and they've had some good wins this season. This is up by Elliott.
No good. Niagara going to flip this one back as they make their way back up the court. Taking their time here. And still 0-0 after a minute. Nothing too crazy. No one to hit a shot yet. Finds an offload to the corner. Making a move, trying to get on Deo. Pull up from a mile away. No good. Spencer rebound. Deo throwing a shoulder. Swarmed, but keeps it. Elliott going up, taking a step. Not fouled?
Yeah, so it's good defending because the hands are just up. Not a lot of contact. Smith, baseline out of bounds, gets it in to Spencer, who looks back for Smith.
Elliott.
The key to Elliott. Elliott, shimmy, back to Smith. He has a wide open Marn, but put up, doesn't.
Halfway.
Usual as this, and then more than likely have our first point of the game.
And that one going to be called against Smith.
Yep, so going to the line is Buckley, who is an 86% free throw shooter, which is,
I believe, good for third in the OCAA.
yeah, and he hits his first one. You wouldn't assume he'll miss either of these. Shot a good amount of them this season as well. Just about 4 a game as he hits both. Deo. Screen set by Smith. Twisting and turning to Elliott. Trying to get it down low on Buckley. This is Elliott.
Takes his way low, kicks it, Marn. Reeling, 6 seconds left. Finds Deo. Pull up 3. No good off the rim. Comes back at Spencer.
And he threw it away. And a bad start for Durham offensively. Obviously, they're a defensive team, but at their best, they can play really well offensively. A trap here on Buckley. 3 Lords come, and Buckley somehow got away from that in the corner. It's a 3, blocked.
Stuffed. And still kept in play. Niagara going to switch it up this time.
This is Samuel, back to Buckley. It's up. No good. Spain tried it.
Deo marching his way forward here, taking his time. It's Marn. Marn makes a move, gets low, feeds Spencer, gets swatted.
And up and in, and he's hurt now. Oh, no.
Looked it, but just going to work through the stinger.
Yeah, maybe just hit his knee on the ground because he's holding. Might be his hand.
Wrist?
Yeah, holding his wrist actually to his knee. So maybe landed on his wrist.
Wide open cross court. Pull up wide open 3. No good.
And everyone's struggling right now. shooting a combined 1 for 14 and a turnover from Elliott, who has the most assists in the league. Span thought about a 3.
Pull up, money from 3, Caden Moore. And now Durham, they got to wake up here. We're 5 minutes in. There's only been a total of, or 4 minutes in, there's only been a total of 7 points. Niagara finally going to get a go, and stuffed by Marn. Ripped away Spencer. Deo finding a lane. Gets it poked free, and Niagara another steal.
Driving. It's a floater. I thought that was a foul, but it'll go Durham's way. Good block from Marn.
Not your usual culprit, to say the least. Deo up to Carter, who just came in for Elliott. Switching into the small ball lineup we were talking about earlier.
That's Smith who goes up. Yeah, Martin, that's his 4th block of the season, first of the playoffs. So, like you mentioned, not one
to usually get involved there.
Yeah, driving, laying, and going through the hoop.
3 points the advantage for Niagara in a extremely low-scoring game up to this point.
Yeah, that's Igbenhe.
Carter.
Is it a boom? No. Out to Smith. Deo, one more Carter. This one's got to go. It
Finds
does.
it.
And they switch to man. You can see.
Deo almost stole that one.
Ooh. You can see head coach Patrick Cabella just getting the ones up. Make sure everyone knows. Get out of the zone. Get out of the trap. One-on-one defending. That time, we'll see Ramel Russell into the game for John Deo. Ramel Russell has been playing well since coming midway through the season.
So Russell, he only came in after January, but he has been playing lights out. He's been the top scorer for Durham at least 3 times so far that I can count. And
Yeah.
Marn almost got another block, but it's not quite.
And he's yet to start in a game. 9 games played. So
if he played the year, you can imagine he's making a good candidate for 6th man of the year.
Carter to Smith. Thought about Marn in the corner. Gets
Kicks
it to
it.
Russell. Fought around to Marn, who goes up and can't get it to go. Rustled around, and a foul called eventually.
And Niagara's coach not quite pleased there, but
And he just really wants the defensive rebound. You got to close out the possession. The Durham Lords with 6 offensive rebounds in this first quarter. You've got to close out a possession. The rebounds are 11-3. If Niagara had even this up on rebounds, they'd be winning this game by a couple of points here.
first one up and good, Javade Marn.
Durham not known for their free throw shooting at 58%. And Martin is one of them who shoots 44%.
No good. Spencer comes up with a chance to make a 3-point play, and it's a foul on the floor.
Yeah, that's going to be on Caden Moore. And it'll be baseline out of bounds, which might be a good thing for the Lords, as Chambers is a 33% free throw shooter.
Kicking this one off, it's gonna be Carter. Looking for a pass here, gets it round. It's up to Russell. He's got 10 on the clock. Tries to wave off the screen, doesn't do it in time. Russell has to find a target, gets it low. Looking to put it up after beating a man, no good. And Niagara flipping it on its head, a little roll off the finger, and still can't do it.
Wow, good by Russell. Driving, finding Carter. Thought about shooting it, just relocates it to Russell. Using the screen, it's up by Russell, and no good.
Almost jammed it in the corner there. It just drops down nicely. Saw one of those last time we were here in the CRWC, and Got jammed on that far side, but no good.
That three didn't go. Russell, 46% shooter in the regular season from three, so he was on fire. You don't hate when he shoots the rock at all. Not many Lords players who shoot it amazing from three and shoot it a lot. Caleb Carter does shoot it a lot. Shooting 35%, it's good enough.
I find with Durham, their three-point shooters, they're always off the bench.
Elliott.
That's been consistent for the last few years, but finally drops it down there, Rashawn Chambers.
Yeah, the only real shooter in the starting lineup is John Deo at 37%. Everyone else can shoot it at times, but they have to be feeling good to shoot the ball.
Durham have slowly but surely flipped this one on its head. They're up by three. Kick, look from three, down low. Spencer gets a hand in the face, no good. Pull up, swatted away Elliott, and Russell gets a shot off the face there, and fade away. Niagara, they're just doing too much.
That's wild how they don't score. It's Durham ball, and
official giving both coaches a little problem there as they were stepping onto the court, so says the official.
And Niagara shooting 2 for 15 right now at 15%, and it's a three-point game. The Lords are also shooting 4 for 15 only. So not taking advantage of Niagara's poor shooting in this first quarter. Russell. Chambers.
Down low.
That's great to Carter, driving through contact, and the foul.
And one, Caleb Carter. Took a hand off the face there, but still fights through. Gets his two, looking for a bonus here.
24 for 25 from the free throw line on the season.
Carter puts it away.
Has the second most total points on the team next to Jay-Sean Elliott. A consistent part of this team, and he played all 18 games.
The Knights trying to get something going here. Falling asleep a little bit at the wheels. Durham's been on a huge run. And good cover by Spencer. Doesn't want to draw a foul, so opting to play safe. It's Russell working his way back. Trying to take his time, making a couple crosses here. Loose ball, feeds it out. Carter, three, no good off the back of the iron. Comes back around, it's Niagara. Carrying up Samuel. Gets rid of it.
All right, that's a good poke. And Elliott's running with it now. Takes a man out. I think that's going to be a foul call on Niagara's number one, Skylar Samuel. Even though he's the one that gets run over, he's in the way of Elliott. And just giving him no room to run. So you could blow him right through the floor, and it would still be a foul on Skylar Samuel. So it's an inbound on the sideline for Ramel Russell as they look to get it into Elliott, and they do. Iacono is in the game now for...
Looking to get his first ones up, and Iacono fighting for that one.
(13-9) for the Lords in quarter number one. Noah Lee to Buckley, and a turnover from Buckley.
Just ringed off his fingertips there as he was trying to reel that in. Russell. Cross up, makes some move. Gets a look from three, both hands on, can't do nothing. Feeds Chambers low, he's swatted on his way. Loose ball, Niagara, not gonna reclaim it in time. Russell fighting for it, still comes away. Carter, look, three, cash. Lead of a whole bunch here for Durham. Russell, 5 on the clock. Swings it back. Jay-Sean Elliott needs to take his time. Take a 3. Why
Good.
not?
What a shot. Jay-Sean Elliott at the buzzer. And it's 19-9 for the Durham Lords as the first quarter ends.
A great quarter there from the Lords and a 10-point lead. And this Niagara squad, they've gone silent. They had Durham in I believe 7-2.
Yep.
And they blew the doors off them.
Yeah, and shooting 3 for 16 with 6 turnovers. You're not beating the Durham Lords if you're playing like that. As handing out some poutine. Are you like poutine?
I'm good for a poutine. I don't know how keen I am on a pickle poutine, though.
Ooh. Yeah, you know. But if it's from Harvey's, it must be good.
You got to give them some credit.
Yep. Being original. Have you ever heard of a pickle poutine before Harvey's decided for that?
I can't say I have. I'm not going to lie to you. I understand people like pickles and all that, but those are two flavor combos that don't.
Yeah. I've never really heard of
that's just a flavor combo that should never
pickles
work
and gravy. Ooh. I mean, it's probably good because the fans are going crazy for some pickle poutine from Harvey's.
That's bold, but to each their own.
I mean, if we haven't tried it, who are we to say it's not the best poutine in the world?
I'll give it to you. It's just something.
Yeah. Well, you know what else is something? Niagara not doing it offensively, which is not what we expected. If we expected Niagara to get into this game against the Lords, it was going to be using that offense to make it a close game.
Well, their Achilles heel all year has been their defense. They have more points against than points for this season. And if they needed to get anything done, it was down low. You're fighting for the ball. Need to get some points on the board.
Yeah.
And you had Durham, and then Durham found it.
Yeah, and they had him when they were defending well, but then Durham turns into what Durham's shooting 33%, and they had 19 points in the quarter. That was not a good offensive quarter from the Lords by any metric, and they're still beating you by 10. You've got to wake up real early in this second quarter. It's got to be soon. Can't go into the half down 20.
Not at all. It's Russell trying to find an angle, get a pass, get it out of there. Elliott down, swatted away, and Chambers loses it. Pull-up, drives instead. Kick, wide open passing lane. Tries to get a little midi, puts it up off the rim.
Carter to Russell.
Stay in that role of the floor general, considering he's someone that was at it. Did he just shake him in out of his shoes?
Yeah. Oh, and
Russell.
he's got him again. That's
Money.
got to go. Ramel Russell. Making people fall. And hitting a 3.
Driving here, Niagara trying to get some points on the board. Finally going to put something there.
Yeah, they needed that. Igbenhe getting the 2.
In a big, bad way. This one, Elliott. Down, Chambers. Iacono. Fouled on his way. He's taken 2.
The former Loyalist player likes to use his frame to get some points and to get to the free throw line. 55% shooter from the free throw line. It's not horrible as he hits the first, but something that this team as a whole would like to improve on. And you can see it from the addition of Ramel Russell. He's a 63% shooter from the free throw line. Just trying to get better in that category.
Very, very confident there to not put anyone down low to get a rebound if there's a miss. Coach knew that Matthew Iacono was coming in there, and he wanted those points.
Thought about kicking it.
Trying to make a move. Gets low. Iacono fought through, and that was a big thud.
And he's down. holding his back.
That's Chris Spann on the floor there. Looking in a fair amount of discomfort as both teams make their way to the bench. Certainly not what you want to see. Of course, this isn't the only game around the OCAA today. You got Fanshawe making their way out to Centennial. Those guys kicked off at 1 o'clock. We'll get a result on that for you in just a moment. St. Lawrence and St. Clair, you got as well. That kicked off at 3 o'clock, and 3:30 Algonquin Mohawk, 4 o'clock Sheridan Georgian. Of course, 4 o'clock here Niagara Durham, and 8 o'clock you got Fleming Humber. Loyalist Lambton is tomorrow at 2, and then on Sunday as well at 2:30 you got Conestoga Condors and the Seneca Sting.
Getting up was Chris Spann. And getting checked out by the trainer as we continue, and the first free throw and the only free throw on the N1 is good by Noah Lee.
This is Deo trying to get something going early in the shot clock here to give himself a little bit of space. Gets rid of it, Elliott. Backs him down, it's Iacono. Fires a moon ball to Carter. Down low, Iacono, spin move, kicks it instead. Carter 3, cash money.
What a shot from Caleb Carter, and with the tiny break due to injury, it did not slow the Lords down at all. They were starting to feel good shooting the 3 ball and continue.
No matter what Loyalists seem to do, momentum just can't seem to get in their favor for anything more than what feels like 30 seconds, but a good lay there in response, Joseph Buckley.
And nearly won by Buckley. This is another Carter 3, and it's down again, and he's feeling it early.
He can't miss.
And this is a problem for Niagara. A timeout called as they try and slow him down.
And 14-point advantage.
4 threes in the second quarter for Caleb Carter. He's had 10 in a game before. It's just starting to feel like one of those nights.
Say he's 5 of 7 total from the field. Remember, he got a couple points. He got a couple points early there. He got 1 point early off a free throw, but he's got 15. He's made up half of Durham's scoring.
Yeah, and he's the type of player that he can, if he's feeling it from 3, which he clearly is, he could shoot 10 for 16, 10 for 18, and he's going to take a ton of shots because all these Lords on this team, in the crowd, they all know he can shoot it, and they're going to trust him to hit more and more shots, especially if they continue to fall.
We've been talking about this over the course of the last few years with this Durham squad. They're going to range. They're going to pull. They're going to start beating you up from 3 and then force it down low again. The trick is for Niagara, can they keep up with that? Can they be able to keep up with it? Because Carter's going to keep being a threat from 3. He's not going to get pulled unless everything has gone wrong. You know, I say that right as he goes to the bench, so I look a little silly. But Durham swapping out here. Elliott, Deo, Marn, Spencer, and Chambers, the 5 on the floor.
I'm also not in favor of
Elliott steal.
As that's Elliott.
Elliott up and down. Welcome back, Jay-Sean Elliott.
We all know Elliott has that in him.
And good way to get up there from Spencer, but didn't want to draw a foul either. Deo feeds Chambers low, who kicks it. Jay-Sean Elliott, 3-pointer off target.
Wow, good rebound. On
and
the ground
forced
now.
to the floor. And Durham ball.
Yeah, Chambers knocks it off the hand of, I believe that was Noah Lee. And just winning his team another possession. This is Marin to Deo. Down low to Smith, who
Fade away.
turns, and he's really worked on that shot. And it didn't go down there, but it's one he's comfortable taking consistently now.
I was say, we were seeing in the regular season during almost all the warm-ups, he's generally one of the first ones out there, and he's taking shots often. He was working on that fadeaway a while back, as well as that 3-ball.
Wow.
So teams better be careful, but a nice finger roll there.
Igbene, he's been the best player on Niagara in this first stretch of the game. 14 minutes in.
Kick. It's Marn. Deo. Smith. Smith gets weight of it. It's Spencer off the fingertips, but kept alive from Niagara.
Durham keeping the intensity high.
Remember,
Niagara begins to score more.
forced through. Spencer got enough in the face there to make that one miss, and good block there. I believe that's another from Marn.
Yeah, and Buckley's really struggling. 1 for 7 now.
Deo reels in a moonball pass. Marn. 13 on the clock, kicks it back. It's Deo. Spencer. Spencer to Smith. Smith down low, fights through 1-2. Loses his own rebound. It's Elliott. 3-point is good.
And that's one thing in the previous years Jashawn Elliott didn't do. It's shoot threes. And now he can. 2 for 4 from 3 for Jashawn Elliott.
He's taken over the role of the offensive conductor. And another missed shot there. Niagara put up 3. Finally hits.
Yeah, Buckley's struggling. He's 2 for 8 now.
Say he's now 1 of 4 from beyond the arc. Deo gets low and loose ball they're going to give to Durham.
Wow. Yeah, poke around the back. You'll usually see that go to the team on offense. Get it into Elliott. Wonder if he's feeling a heat check instead. Driving, laying, drawing a foul. And hit a cameraman.
Had his feet out a little too far, it seems, and he took one right in the back.
Jashawn Elliott from the free throw line. 54.3%. He's 44 for 81 coming into this one, the regular season.
Jashawn Elliott up for his first, no good. Elliott has 8 points on the night already. Make it 9. And almost slipped up there. But Niagara going to get on the attack here. Trying to walk down Caleb Carter. Swatted away. Smith tries to fight that one back. Pull up 3 is money.
Wow, what a shot. And right in the face of Caleb Carter, he celebrates. These two trying to go back and forth for their team.
Elliott gives himself a little space here. Makes a move cross, gives him a little bit like I was talking about there. It's Spencer. Pull up. He's got that one. A little bit of motion there.
Yeah, and he's already got 8 rebounds, Spencer. So look out, a monster game for Deshaun Spencer potentially.
Trying to get shifty. Niagara kicking it. Moore marching down, swallowed up by the Lord's defense, and Lee loses control.
Yeah, grabbed by Elliott. Gonna go. You can't leave Carter open, and that's what they're talking about. That's tipped and off of Spencer. Out.
Tried to reel that one in. That was a great pass there from Elliott. Just got a little caught up in traffic before it made its way there.
And Desmond Riley's just saying, you could fake it to Spencer and then go right to the corner to Carter. Because he's feeling it, and you can get on the ball. Niagara calls a timeout.
That is
38 to 26.
That's their last time out for the half.
Is it?
It's their last time out for the half. They'll have 3 more when we come back from the break.
Have they used 3 already?
They only get 2 for the first half.
I actually didn't know that.
OCAA is a little bit funky.
I thought it was 3 for both.
They get 2 for the first, 3 for the second.
Guess year 3 and I'm still learning things, I guess.
Wow. I only had Cole tell me that like a week ago.
I thought it was 3 for both. I was, I guess, pace of play. They want to keep the game moving, but good. I would say a good timeout call because momentum is definitely the way of the Lords right now, and you got to find a way to get back into this. 38-26.
Where did you see 26? Let's just say, because I'm looking at every scoreboard in here. I don't know who's wrong
I don't
or
know
what's
who's
going
right.
on.
It's either 26 or 25.
We'll figure it out, I'm sure. Now they say it's 28. I'm so lost.
Yeah, we'll
figure
it out. But it's 25. They just took away a 3.
Okay, we're sorted.
So 38-25, excuse us. Carter's trying to defend on Samuel. Buckley.
Driving.
Going to the rim.
Stuffed.
Poked out. Time running out.
Way short. Put back. Attempt was there, but, you know, it's really hard to put back off an air ball.
That was Carter Bone.
He's eager, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, he wanted that shot. That's just not the shot he was expecting when he was releasing that from his hands. Russell.
Making a move. Elliott covered up by Lee. Kicks it. Smith.
Carter.
Takes his time, feeds Rashane Smith, but it's back with Durham ball, 8 seconds on the shot clock.
And I'm so surprised Caleb Carter wasn't shooting that. I think maybe if he got it off the catch a little better, he could have shot it. But it came in his hands. He bobbled it a little bit, thought, let's just get it out. Reset. It's Elliott driving. Trying to get to Smith. Maybe got to think about being a little bit less.
He's playing very selfless basketball right now.
Yeah, he's got to be a little more selfish. Thank you for the help there, the assist. And he's got to get less of those sometimes because he leaves points on the table. Carter up for 3.
Off target.
Can't expect him to be perfect. That's what they call a grenade right there. Give it to him as the shot clock is exploding.
This is Noah Lee. Making a move undercover by Carter. Trying to find anyone finally offloads. Laku walking him down, puts it up, bucket.
That's Laku, that's impressive.
Down by 11, Niagara. Durham possession here. Russell trying to find anyone to feed it to, gets it to Smith. Punches that one just in time out to Elliott. Elliott looking for a pass and feeds a turnover instead. Loose ball. Somehow retained Niagara. Spencer gets low enough just in time.
Laku missed that pretty badly. Smith. Backing down Lee. Hits it off of the rim. He looked for Carter. Russell cut him off. Pull up. Doesn't go. Tipped around. It's Elliott who has it.
Fed back. This one still going to be with Russell. Again, acting that court general there. Figuring it out. Gets it to Carter. Carter looking to make a play. Fakes the screen there. And getting a little tangled up, but Russell pull up off the contact, still can't hit.
Yeah, it would be an insane shot to hit. Not efficient as that layup doesn't go. Buckley just can't believe it's not going in. Spencer, his 10th rebound, but a jump ball is called.
10 rebounds, 4 points. He's certainly playing the glass.
Quite the stat line for Spencer in the first half. Could we see a 20 rebound game from Deshaun Spencer?
I'm going to need a all-time high of rebounds in a game immediately. Hey, Zach, any chance? This one's moving around here. It's Lee,
Unluckily,
sub 10 on the clock.
Zach's right there. Oh, what a block by Marn. Just insane.
Does he
Comes
have
out of
3 in
nowhere.
the game?
Yeah.
He's almost matched his total for the regular season.
That's what showing up as a big-time player does when the qualifiers, when the playoffs start.
Well, we were worried in that last game of the regular. He went down. We weren't quite sure how he was going to fare
What a
for
block
playoff.
by Smith now.
Durham all there on defense, and Niagara still can't hit.
And one because they can't get a rebound over Panam. It's been an unimpressive first half for either of these teams. Don't think if you're a Lord, you're very happy with how you're playing either.
And
Because they can't get a rebound. Driving, trying to kick. That's a bad turnover. But then Caleb Carter trying to save it, lost it. Tried to do a little bit of Jason Williams white chocolate magic.
get a little bit too much there. And Niagara going to inbound this. 35 on the game clock. 21 on the shot. 9 points of difference. Trying to find someone, anyone, lobs it up and mossed a man for that. Just a little jumper, he's got it good. That's Chris Spann. Russell under threat of the shot clock here, as well as Noah Lee as he presses him deep.
2-second difference, so you can get last shot here or make him chuck a half-court shot. Driving, Russell. Down
Gets
low to
contact.
Spencer. They keep it in. Time's running down. It's Buckley at the
Pull up.
buzzer. No.
And that's going to mark the half. Durham up by 7 as both these teams quickly make their way out. And do we have shoot for cash today?
We should. Yeah, we do.
You get 2 shots at a layup, 2 at a free throw, 2 at a 3, assuming you make the other 2 shots, and then you're taking 1 from half court, chance for a grand. We're going to send you guys over to Stadium Sound here, and we'll be back in just a little bit.
In addition, the women's team were awarded the Vern Dow Fair Play Award, and the men's team were awarded the Ray Fearon Fair Play Award. These awards recognize athletes and coaches that uphold the principles of integrity, fairness, and camaraderie, often going above and beyond to promote the true spirit of competition. Vern Dow Fair Play Award recipients from our women's team: Sadie Raymond, Vanessa Hayes, Mariah Marco, Kira Hayes, Madison Davies, and Coach Jennifer Langford. The Ray Fearon Fair Play Award recipients from our men's team: Evan Brown, Spencer Bolton, Carson Mackey, Canyon Myers, Tyler Neeson, and Patrick Brown, and Coach Jay Fisher. Fans, before we get to our athletes, Durham College has a number of student trainers from our fall teams that we would like to take this moment to recognize. Their efforts and contributions behind the scenes to keep our athletes healthy and game ready. Lord's Nation, please join us in giving a round of applause for Ethan Riddle from men's soccer, Sarah Ahmed from men's rugby and women's rugby, Marina Cresta from women's rugby, Jerusalem Chirchilla from softball, Trinity Jane Anderson from softball, Enrico Petito from baseball, and Nathan Del Tor from women's soccer. We're about to recognize our graduating student athletes from various Durham College varsity teams. Seniors who have given everything to the green and gold. Let's make some noise as we celebrate the graduating seniors. From the curling team, from Trades Fundamentals, Sadie Raymond. From General Arts and Science, Madison Davies. From Project Management, Mariah Morocco. From Crane Operation, Rigging and Construction Techniques, Evan Brown. From Biotechnology Advanced, the dual sport athlete, also with men's rugby, Carson Mackey. Next up, our men's rugby team. From Police Foundation, Owen McKinnon. From Electrical Engineering Technician, Rocco Caringi. From Police Foundations, Caleb McLean. From Business Fundamentals, Dylan McLean Henry. From General Arts and Science, Devon Henry. And from Police Foundation, Eric Hamlin. Next up, our women's softball team. From Occupational Therapist Assistant and Physiotherapist
We've come a long way since our doors first opened. Though our beginnings were modest, our vision was bold. With each passing decade, we grew. Times changed, and we adapted. We evolved, and we delivered. Market-driven programs that get our grads jobs. Seamless support services that wrap around our students. Sustainable practices that protect our earth. For the past 10 years, our mission ensured that the student experience came first at Durham College. But we've reached a tipping point. As we reflect on all we've accomplished and look closely at where we stand, it's clear. We're not just putting the student experience first, we're reinventing it. What's happening on our campuses, across our communities, and around the globe is a DC-grown and led transformation of the way we learn, the way we teach, the way we work, live, and lead. The many paths to post-secondary education merge and weave in so many new ways, and our approach to delivering that education, advanced learning that innovates, inspires, and changes lives, is just as varied. We are shaping this transformation shoulder to shoulder.
And welcome OCAA men's basketball, the crossover qualifier here. And we got the Durham Lords up by 7, 38 to the visiting Niagara Knights 31. Clock started and away we go on the second half. It's Marn. Down low, Smith fights through contact, feeds Spencer. Takes one off the chin, he's got it.
A 10 rebound first half for Desan Spencer, so it was incredibly impressive. That three won't go. And then a two-pointer is down for the Knights.
Gap stays to 7, finds low. Spencer tries to get his own rebound, gets there and puts it away, no doubt. Open on the inbound there and making a move. Buckley. Undercover by Jay-Sean Elliott. Buckley, pull up, fade away, no good. Down low, undercover. How is that not?
Oh, good tip. Elliott kept it in, but almost to a fault. Caden Moore. What's the call here?
There was like 3 missed calls there. I don't know what we're doing.
And I think it ends with a foul on Javaid Marn. Oh, it's actually clock reset. We got the booth up here just correcting us. Thank you, booth.
Buckley looking for a lane. 5 on the clock. Covered by Smith. Reeled in Niagara, but too little too late.
Yeah, and I think that was important for Niagara because they didn't want the fast break. You can set your defense even though what ultimately was going to happen was Durham ball.
Good way to make it work here. Deo feeds back Elliott. Elliott walking him down, cross up, gets it there. Contact, but no good. Smith pressing him out. And player down there for Niagara, but tying his shoe. Fixing the knee brace. What we doing here? Tying his shoe is the official option. And the Knights to inbound here. It's going to be Caden Moore. Gets it away. Back down low. Still can't go, and it's Rashane Smith finally on the rebound. Durham back with possession, up by 9. Deo taking a second, kicks it back. Smith, Deo. Elliott feints from 3, drives low instead. Tries to play unselfish ball again, and it's starting to come to a fault here. And down low off the touch of Deshaun Spencer, and slips through his hands.
Yeah, and you almost have a feeling this one's going to go down to the wire. Because Durham is not putting, they're playing with their food a little bit here, and it's becoming a problem. It's sent, and it's Smith, and you can imagine
The
it's
jam!
a dunk, and with authority.
And timeout called here by Niagara. And on the other side of this bracket, the winner of this will go on to play the winner of Fleming and Humber. We've seen Fleming here in the East. We know what Humber can do in the West.
Yep. You're going to assume that Humber is going to go through, but honestly, we watched Fleming, and it was a 3-point game against Durham in the second game of the season. They can play good defense, and when you play good defense, if you can hit shots and play good defense, things can happen, but you wouldn't assume that things are going to happen. You're going to assume that it's going to be winner of this versus Humber. But I wouldn't want to count Fleming out just yet.
Humber 15-3, reigning national championships. Of course, they faced Durham last year in that natty.
And in the
now
OCAA
these
championship.
two teams may have a chance to face in the quarterfinal.
Yep.
This isn't even the Final Four.
Yeah, they played in the OCAA championships. Durham won. They played in the national championships. Humber won. And now one of them is either going to go home in the round of 16 or the quarterfinals.
Wild.
That's why for Niagara and Fleming, this is a gauntlet. This is probably the two most experienced teams in the league. And if you wanted to make the Final Four, you'd have to beat both of them if you're one of these two teams. Unless, obviously, the other one wins, which we're not counting out. This one, it's an 11-point game. And Niagara, I just got a feeling that they're still in this one.
Well, we got a little update from around the OCAA. Checking around, Fanshawe lost 76-103 to the Centennial Colts as they pushed through the 2C in the East. And out west, it was a little bit of a problem for St. Lawrence as they took on St. Clair all the way out in Windsor. The final score of that one, 66-130, Damon. 130 in OCAA ball. Are you kidding? In a playoff game.
46 first quarter points.
46 first quarter points is diabolical.
That's wicked. As Elliott's up and it wanted a foul
Contact
call,
over him.
but he won't get it. And want to point.
What do you mean they had a 46-point first quarter and a 36-point third and a 29 fourth?
Oh my, oh my. That's high for any league, let alone the OCAA. And 7 players in double digits.
That's
6
crazy
players
work.
over 16 points.
Crazy work. Back in the action here, of course, 11 points the difference.
What a block. Another one from Marn.
4 blocks for Marn. He's tied his regular season total in one game. Deo kicks it away, reels it in. Spencer shot. 3 points up from Elliott, no good.
And Buckley and Elliott at the half had 4 steals
And he's got
each.
another steal.
That's the 5th Elliott steal, and he's fouled, and we'll go to the free throw line. Elliott, another steal, leads the league in steals and assists. Doing it again. You see why he leads the league in assists, because of his selfish play, even to a fault at times. He wants to get his team involved.
Well, he had the lead in the regular season of assists by almost 20.
Yeah, it's impressive. Almost 10 assists a game. Actually, almost 8 assists a game, excuse me.
We get there eventually. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you know, math is hard sometimes. I thought, you know.
Aren't you going into sports business? Don't you need to kind of know
Hey. Let's, you know.
I bat out of that for a reason.
I can do it occasionally. I can tell you he averages over 3 steals a game. That's up on Smith and in. So a 3-point play after the 1 free throw and the 2.
We have Excel sheets to tell us how to do math. We don't need to worry about that.
Exactly.
Reeled in on the far side. Driving, gets a look over top of Rashane Smith, who draws the foul on the offensive one. Got a little bit too overzealous. Spencer to Deo as he walks this one up. Durham up by 13, 5 minutes 40 seconds on the clock. Gets it low. Smith trying to take a lane, gets it up to Spencer. Spencer fade away off one hand, no good. And another one being marched back here from Niagara. Making it work. Far side put up 3, no good off the back of the iron, and Mossed to get that one and finally put down.
Wow.
Deo. Driving, great screen from Smith. Puts up a little midi, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Count that as a steal more accurately. And Deo fires a roller to his favorite piece of hardwood. And 2 shots. And a foul on Javade Marn.
Yes, he just turned it over to Spain. He tried to throw it out to a teammate. Nobody was there.
And John Deo checking out after that one, and in comes Ramel Russell. First shot, no good. Span misses. And 0 for 2. This is Ramel Russell. Driving forward. Taking a shot there, but keeps fighting through. There's Javade Marn now off the pass. Looking to get low. Little contact. Kicks it. Ramel Russell pull up. 3.
Yeah.
Cash money.
Yep. 14 now. As the game goes on, the Lords trying to pull away. It's Carter to Marn. Looking back for Carter.
Fighting through more than a few, but he's got Russell wide open. Money.
3 threes for Russell, and they're just letting it fly.
What an addition. You better hope he's back next year if you're a Durham fan. And good block. Smith gets in the way.
And he wants it too. Ramel Russell using the screen from Smith. Russell dancing to Spencer. Going back and forth.
10 seconds on the clock.
Smith, they throw it to Carter.
Gotta look Marn, he's open on the side. 3
Carter
on the clock, 2.
Puts it up.
Mile away, no good. Working back, Niagara under significant amount of pressure there. And loose ball poked away, stays with the Knights. Isaiah Panome, the one to drive that one pretty much the entire way down the court. Second year out of Medicine Hat. Pull up money three. Joseph Buckley, he's made it to double digits.
I needed that. He's 3 for 12. Need him to get going a little bit.
Russell off the screen, pull up, cash again. He cannot miss.
This is wild. Him and Caleb Carter combining for 8 for 14 from downtown.
Well, this Durham team, you're not normally looking at them as three-point shooters, but this season looking to change that identity. And a good bucket there, Isaiah Panome. Durham shooting 47 from three, shooting 45 from three, apologies, 9 for 20. Durham on the season are a 32.9% shooting team from three. They're blowing that number out of the water. First one up from Chambers, no good.
Yeah, 33.5% shooter from the free throw line. So it's not always a good look when Chambers is shooting free throws. Goes 0 for 2 here. This is Panome.
Still fighting through. Isaiah Panome, a nice lay.
How does that happen? That's toughness from the 6'8" forward from Medicine Hat, Alberta.
Ramel Russell crossing up Lee to get him a little bit of room. Kicks it, Caleb Carter. Javade Marn, back to Carter. Calling for the screen from Spencer. And Marn fakes the first, spin back. Needs to put up something, gets it to Carter. Carter swallowed up on defense. And a shot clock violation. And it's going the way of Niagara.
And that ball's well out of bounds when there's a second left. I don't understand. I think the possession was going to go the way of Niagara anyways.
Didn't matter what the call was. It was going blue.
Yeah, so that's why I don't think they paid much attention to the shot clock. It was going to reset anyways. Lee.
Taking his time here, kicks it away. Under significant pressure, Panome fires off the shins of Spencer, and Elliott sneaks through a trap. Put it up. Carter takes his two. Good move there, breaks himself free. Needs a second, and Buckley. No good there. Buckley well on his way. Oh, puts it up, no good.
And that's a heat check, but not one you like a lot from Russell. You'd rather just him get a good
You'd
shot.
rather play a smart ball than try and get flashy.
It's turned over as Chambers couldn't handle it.
Lee. Open from the middle of nowhere, but no good. 22 on the clock. Counting down, it's Russell. No shot clock here. Only the game has 15 seconds left. Elliott. Covered up, can't move very much. This is Russell. Needs to close some distance. Get a little bit lower. Takes a fight. Almost dropped on him. There was Chambers, but finally time runs out. And a minute left before we make it, or a couple minutes left before we go to the third. 15 points the advantage for Durham. Well, steals? Athletes of the week, of course, you got one of the ones here from Durham. Just about to talk about him here in the stadium by the looks of it. And Ramel Russell, of course, he had a big night last time out against George Brown. Put up 20 off the bench. And taking a quick look around here, games are ongoing currently. Georgian only up by 4 over Sheridan. And Algonquin against the Mohawk Mountaineers. You know, Mohawk went into this, 3 seed, whatever. Algonquin 7-11 compared to Mohawk's 13-5. And they're tied at 71. Tied at 71, 5 minutes on the clock. And Georgian Sheridan. Georgian struggling a little bit, but still up by 4, 55-51. Of course, here in the CRWC, a little bit lower score count than the others. Little update. Clearly, OCAA needs to keep up on their calendars just a little bit. As Georgian has taken a substantial lead now, 75-65 over the Sheridan Bruins. Finally, a passing lane finds Buckley under cover by J. Sean Elliott, who forces him to lose control. This is Russell. Finds Chambers, kicks it right back. Down low, Chambers fighting through. And jump ball to call there. I don't know about that one. I'm leaning more towards a foul call, but that's me personally. And regardless, Durham possession.
So another turnover for Niagara. I'd like to highlight J. Sean Elliott, who's got 9 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 6 steals.
6? Wild.
6 steals. And Buckley has got 10, 7, 2, and 5 steals. So 2 stars going head-to-head. Not scoring-wise, but defensive-wise. Trying to lead their teams here. Iacono can't get it.
And off the last touch of a night.
I believe that's Igbini, if I'm not wrong. Igbinhe. Swinging Carter.
Off target.
He's
off
fouled
rip.
shooting 3. Yeah.
Yeah,
Off the bench.
Carter doesn't miss by that much.
No. And off the bench, those two are averaging. Those two are combining for 29 points. Russell and Carter doing it all. He'll shoot 3 free throws. Try to put them up 18. First one is good. One miss on the year for Carter. It was right here in the CRWC when First time we mentioned that he was 100%.
Something about a commentator curse.
Yeah, something about that. As that's a 20-point game for Caleb Carter now, and he's 4 for 4 from the free throw line.
Talk about heating up at the right time, considering they got more playoff games coming up. Of course, next week you're talking about they're playing either Fanshawe or Humber, or sorry, Fleming or Humber, and great swat there from Matthew Iacono.
This is up by Lee. What a shot!
Just almost didn't look like he was even trying on that three-point shot, but he's got it in spades. Noah Lee. Elliott taking his time. Driving, kick, wide open, Caleb Carter. Off target, Ramel Russell, rebound. Fought away. Looking to get something going, kicks it back. Back up, it's Lee from three. He's got it.
2 straight threes for Lee, and it's a 12-point game. And not going away just yet. Russell dancing on Buckley, looking for his 6th steal. There's a foul called. His 4th.
Might get into foul trouble here, of course. Might as well lay everything on the line. It's do or die. And a timeout, Durham.
Yeah, I mean, did just give up 2 back-to-back threes. So maybe just want to relax everybody. It's a 12-point game, and Niagara is shooting very poorly at 37%. So if they can find a quarter where they shoot 50% and then shoot well from 3, I mean, you never know.
It's possible. Durham just a little bit below their usual threshold of shooting there. They're shooting 41 and averaging 45 on the year. Percent that is. And we're kind of doing updates here. Sheridan clawed their way back to 6. And
Mountaineers here in a close game at 82-79. So
Algonquin's not a team you're expecting to be in this fight. 7-11, taking on the 13-5 Mountaineers.
That was a hard foul too, as we're watching this game live.
We're allowed to tune in live.
Yeah, we're tuning in. See the last 8 seconds of this. Free throws. Maybe a flagrant foul, too. But we're here for the Durham Lords game. So we'll let you know about the conclusion of the Algonquin Mountaineers one, but we're more focused on this Lords Knights game. Carter to Elliott. Lee hitting 2 threes in a row to cut this to 12. Down low for Smith. Spinning into a double team. Getting it in somehow anyways.
Double team be damned. He's got it all there, and Elliott almost had another steal off the back of it. Taking his time, Noah Lee. Slowing it down. Pull up, money, 3. Seems to have lost the money. And Elliott overdone on his layup. Finally getting rid of it here.
Driving. Spin
move.
Down on the floor.
Shakes off Smith.
And it's in. Nasty move. Russell and Carter trying to work together. Nearly a steal. Carter's got it. Carter's driving. Carter's laying. It doesn't go. Iacono gets it back up and in, though.
That's a little bit of luck there from Durham, as I'm almost certain that was a travel from Carter. Spin, tries to get some room, can't do anything there. Pull up, money once again, Ramel Russell. The man can't miss.
He can't miss. It's incredible to watch. His 5th 3 of the game. Lead. trying to carry them back. What a block from Elliott. To Russell. Fakes. This is a three. Doesn't go. Iacono got it back to Russell, who tried it with a little jelly in it. Couldn't go either.
A little bit unfortunate there. Tried to finger roll and just little pop-up and still can't hit. And Jay-Sean Elliott the rebound.
Carter Bowen 0 for 3 now. Been a tough game for him. Russell, this is a wide open three. And no good.
You're
Smith
telling me the
gets
one
it.
that he has a hand in the face he can hit, but the one where he's got no one he misses?
Yeah, and then
But
Elliott drains a three. And this one looks like it's getting out of range. Just like in the update, the Mountaineers now made it a 7-point game. And
that one's all but over with a second left.
yeah, that one is essentially done. They drain the clock, and the Mountaineers are in the final 8.
And a 1-point game. Georgian and Sheridan, 82-81.
8:38 left to go, so plenty of time in that one. Going to go down to the wire between the 1 seed and the 8 seed.
Keep in mind, Sheridan is 8-10, and they're fighting off Georgian. That is it. The West is insane. Almost everyone is close to 500 until you get to those top 3 teams of Mohawk, Humber, and St. Clair.
Yep. So it just shows.
It's been a bloodbath.
Yeah, everyone's beating everybody over there. The Lords handedly beating the Knights by 20 right now. 5:17 to go. Is there any way back for the Knights?
It would amount in several miracles is what it would boil down to. Consecutive miracles, man.
On a drive, a turnover, another turnover, his 6th of the game. Elliott to Smith, going up.
Offensive foul?
I don't see the call, but yeah, it's going to be an offensive foul called on Smith.
And moving around here once again. Spin move. Stuffed on the pass, but still sneaks through just in the nick of time. Pull up, fade away, rim and out. It's Elliott back to Smith. Smith used the speed, kicks it. Caleb Carter who gets his bucket. 22. The difference here.
Lee trying to spin, turning and finding a man. That spin and a three
Off the back of the iron, no
doesn't go
good.
down, yeah. We haven't seen Spencer. He's in the corner right now, but we hadn't seen him. He had 13 rebounds going to the 4th. That's a hard foul.
Please don't get text thrown out.
Yeah, I think they.
And a technical foul on Deshaun Spencer.
And Patrick Caballé is not happy because there's no need up 22 points to be doing that.
And Jay-Sean Elliott pulled him aside there, and
it was a hard foul, but there's up 22. You gotta expect them to be doing those kind of things. So the free throw goes in by Buckley.
getting all sorts of scrappy here, considering the point differential at the moment. Desan Spencer. The gap is 21. Looking to fix it back to 22. Up and good. Chance now push it.
This would be a solid lead for the Lords. Exactly where they want to be with 4 minutes left in the fourth. Couple of subs here. Putting in Carter Bowen.
Down to the corner. Spin.
That's a 3 and in. And Patrick Caballé is giving the referee a look like he was out of bounds. The whole team saw it. And he didn't say a word, Patrick Caballé. He just looked at him, gave him a side eye like, you got to see that. And he was out of bounds.
Well, it's more to the fact that I'm 90% sure that the Lord's bench almost just got attacked.
Yeah.
At least 90% sure. Because I believe the words said were one more and you're getting attacked.
Bench is pushing the limits. The referee's patience as Deo finds Smith. That's his shot, and it's through.
Both benches are getting a little bit chippy here. Three minutes on the clock. Niagara not going to get that one there. Not that lucky. Difference at Igbinhe going to be the one to take two shots.
That one goes down. 20-point game now. And a turnover.
And now Niagara looking to put the pressure.
And an and one as that falls. Nothing really said. But Niagara understands they need an intensity.
Watch out for the line.
Elliott kicks this one down. Marn, who's clobbered.
Yeah, and at some point, you need a flagrant called.
He just jumped on Martin like a backpack.
Yeah. That's a bad foul, and the Lords have to keep their composure. It's only a 17-point game. I know there's 2:40 to go, but if you start getting into it and start giving free points at the free throw line, then you can really mess up what you got going on. As Sheridan leads by 7 against Georgian right now. Just insane. We don't want to give you updates every 2 minutes, but it's wild. As the foul called, and it's actually an offensive foul.
This is Russell. Takes his time, feeds it low. Rashane Smith
Wow, and not an and one, but what an acrobatic layup.
catches a bobble, and he still got it.
And Elliott's got it, his 7th steal of the game. Up to Marn, raising the roof, and a timeout called.
Well, they were just caught in transition. I see Niagara people in all sorts of areas across the court, and none of them were back on defense.
Yeah, that is an exclamation point on a big victory for the Durham Lords. They will win this one. For most of this, we were trying to say Niagara can get back. At this point, doesn't look like it anymore. The Durham Lords will play the winner of Humber versus Fleming, which we'll find out later tonight.
I believe so. We're going to be
right?
waiting until 8 o'clock for that one to tip off.
So tune in if you're interested. It's going to be a good one. Just like this one has been. Even though the margin is big, at halftime it was a 7-point game. Looks like a party at the scorer's table, too.
Why we got everyone at the scores table?
It's like 20 people there. We need like 7.
I think it's because Niagara's giving them problems.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on
I don't
down
know,
there.
but if Cole stepped up to the booth, we got big problems.
Team Canada jersey on for the game tomorrow. You'll be watching?
Absolutely.
Elliott nearly an 8 steal. That's up. Well, it doesn't go. Fighting a Spencer.
And going to the far side on a foul.
He'll be taking 2 shots. And all coaches were happy that he didn't get into it at all. Put his arms up, said, I'm not doing anything. They're just fouling me. Twisting and turning. It's Lee. That's great defending by Elliott. Now Bowen. Got it down low. It's a turnover. Actually, it's not a turnover. It's off of a Lord.
Minute 30 left. I think we can officially put this one to bed.
I think so, too.
22-point differential here. Down to the corner, up and over, and swatted, and too little, too late.
And a double-double for Desan Spencer as he has 11 and 14. Didn't play a whole lot in this fourth quarter. Smith.
Carter.
No. He cooled off a little bit late in this one. He finishes 4 for 10 from 3 unless takes another shot. That's a 3. Up and no good.
And rebound all there, John Deo.
Elliott 12, 6, 3, and 7 steals. This is Spencer from 3 and good.
And the entire Lord's bench popped up for that one. Well, for good reason. He's not normally a shooter.
What a shot.
And that one, no good. Kick back, Deo is going to force a jumper, and it's Niagara ball.
That is Spencer's first 3 of the season.
Well, that's why the bench got excited.
And it was a good one. Went right down and through for Desan Spencer, who has 14 points and 14 rebounds. A night to remember. Javante Javance into the game. Spencer shot 5 for 8, 14 and 14. probably the best game at 14 and 15 now of his OCAA career. It's Carter.
1-on-2, kicks it. Jaden Genero, he was looking hot in the shoot around, but no good.
A 5-second difference. Shot clock, game clock. Will they bring it down? It's Bowen.
And
I think they will. The Durham Lords have defeated the Niagara Knights 84-59. Defensive dominance as they only let up 9 first quarter points and never let go of the lead since.
And Niagara opting for the surrender. One, 2, 3, and it is all over here as Durham advances to the quarterfinal in a big 25-point victory over the Niagara Knights as their season comes to a close here in the CRWC. Both these teams going to be shaping up, of course, waiting for the other side of this, and we'll find out the result of the other qualifier, Humber and Fleming, and we'll be back. And sorry, that's all for today. Actually, just about done here.
Yep. And if the Durham Lords, if Humber wins, it'll be in Humber. If Fleming wins, it'll be in Durham. So we wait to see if we will be back at the CRWC for any OCAA action.
And thank you guys all for this one. Myself, Etienne Skitch, beside me, Damon Huser, and for everyone up in the broadcast and here at the CRWC, have a good night, everybody.